Kumo was just a boy like many others. He lived with his parents and was always running errands, fetching water, carrying messages, or picking woods. The elders sent him on errands too. It felt like everyone had something for Kumo to do, and he hated it. "Why do I have to do everything?" he grumbled one evening, dragging a basket of firewood back home. "Being a kid is the worst. When I am an adult, no one can boss me around." That night, as the village slept, Kumo crept down to the river. He did heard stories of a powerful goddess who lived in its waters, granting wishes to those brave enough to ask. Kneeling by the river bank, he whispered, "River goddess, hear me. Make me an adult. I don't want to be a kid anymore." The water rippled, and a soft melodic voice answered, "Do you understand what you are asking for, child?" Kumo nodded eagerly. "I do. I am tired of all these errands. I want to be free to live my own life." The goddess sighed. "If I grant your wish, it will be difficult to undo. You must be sure." Kumo's face lit up with determination. "I am sure. Make me an adult." The next morning, the villagers woke up to a strange sight. A grown man sleeping in Kumo's bed. His parents were shocked. "Who are you?" his mother cried. Kumo rubbed his now bearded chin. "It is me, Kumo. I asked the river goddess to make me an adult." His parents exchanged worried glances but said nothing. The village elders gathered to discuss what to do. Finally, they told him, "If you are an adult, you must live as one. Find your own house, work for your food and clothes." Kumo thought this sounded exciting. No more rules, no more chores for others. But soon he realized being an adult wasn't as easy as he imagined. He wandered the village looking for jobs, but no one needed help. Finally, he found work carrying heavy sacks of grain. By the end of the day, his back ached and his hands were blistered. The next day was worse. By the third day, he was too tired to get out of his bed. "This isn't what I wanted," Kumo muttered. "I wish I was a child again." He returned to the river, calling out to the goddess, "Please, make me a child again. I was wrong. I didn't know how hard it would be." The water rippled once more. "I warned you," the goddess said, her voice heavy with sadness. "To undo what I have done, you must bring me the head of a leopard." Kumo's heart sank. He had never killed a chicken before. How could he kill a leopard? But he had no choice. Taking his father's old spear, he ventured into the forest. For hours he walked, jumping at every rustle in the bushes. Just when he thought he couldn't go any further, he spotted a leopard lying in the shade of a tree. Summoning all his courage, Kumo crept closer. The leopard saw him and sprang to its feet, crawling low. Kumo raised his spear, but his hands shook so badly he could barely hold it. The leopard lunged. Kumo screamed, closing his eyes. Then he had a thought. Opening his eyes, he saw the leopard lying still, a spear sticking out of its side. Looking up, he saw a hunter climbing down a tree. The hunter listened as Kumo told his story, his voice trembling with fear and shame. The hunter sighed and said, "You have learned a lesson, boy. Take the head." Kumo carried the leopard's head back to the river, his heart heavy with gratitude and regret. The goddess kept her word, and the next morning, Kumo woke up in his old bed, a child once more. When his parents saw him, they cried tears of joy. Kumo knelt before them, tears streaming down his own face. "I am sorry for grumbling and being stubborn. I'll do my chores without complaining. I'll be the best son I can be." From that day on, Kumo worked hard and listened to his elders. He told his friends about his adventure, warning them not to rush into adulthood. Enjoy being a kid, he said. Learn all you can now, because being an adult is not as easy as it looks. And so, Kumo's story became a lesson for all the children in the village. Patience, respect, and gratitude are the keys to growing upright.